Well, hello everyone, and welcome back to my channel. I'm Peaches, and it's been a while since I posted my last video. I know this year has been a busy one, and I hope all your gardens are doing well. But if not, and you're still struggling a little bit, no problem. You still have a little time to plant all the things before fall gets here, and then you can start a fall garden. I'll be sowing some more cucumber seeds, squash seeds, and also some green beans this week, and maybe some lettuce as well. Now in my next video, I'll give you a more detailed tour of my cottage garden. Now my front entryway is exploding with blooms, so I'm so excited about that, and I've been planting a lot of perennials. So I hope to do a detailed tour of my cottage garden in my next video. Now today I'm in my raised bed garden, as you can see, where I'm going to be harvesting all of my cabbage. I'll be dehydrating some of my cabbages and also freezing some of it as well. And I have green beans to harvest. This will be my second green bean harvest for the spring. I'll also be harvesting some chard, onions, and a few other things. I've already harvested our garlic, and we also have a saffron peach tree that actually were succumbed to a late frost, but we have 2 peaches that I was able to save back, and I covered them with a little netting, so we'll be harvesting those as well. So come along with me and let's have some fun. The roses were in full bloom in May, and each year they seem to get more beautiful than the year before. Well, this was my first time growing the golden beets, and I have to admit, these are our new favorite beets, and hopefully we'll be growing these twice a year to enjoy breakfast, lunch, and dinner. So I added netting to a few of my raised beds for my cabbages and my kale, and there'll be a link in the description box below if you're interested. So this is how the garden is looking this June, and I just had to go in and cut off some of the flowering tops of the kale and also some of the chard, which I normally don't have to do, but it's been so hot, and we just give those to the chickens. They really love all the leafy greens. Now my garlic bed is bare because we harvested most of the garlic, and it's currently drying in my she shed sunroom. And all of our animals, including the dog, enjoy the Swiss chard too. Our chickens never stop eating, and it's actually time for their dinner, but I'm giving them some of the greens from the garden, and they really do enjoy the Swiss chard and also the kale. So here is my green bean bed, and these are the bush beans, and this is the provider variety of green beans. And green beans is one of my favorite side dishes. I really enjoy green beans with onions, and my mother-in-law puts a little sugar in hers, so sometimes I do that as well. I'll be putting a few bags away in the freezer for the winter months and doing a little canning. Look at the Swiss chard growing in this cascading raised bed. It is exploding with growth this summer, and I am loving it. It is one of my favorite vegetables, and the leaves are huge this year. The giant Swiss chard, the red leaf Swiss chard, we are loving it. In this bed, we have more giant chard and cabbage, also more beets that I planted, and we'll be harvesting all the cabbage today and dehydrating them so that we can use them in recipes for the winter months ahead. I am truly thankful to be able to harvest all these cabbages in the month of June. It is a little overwhelming as I'll be the only one harvesting today, but I am truly grateful. Due to our late freeze, we were only able to harvest 2 saffron peaches. We received 2 beautiful boxes in the mail from High C, one for myself and one for my hubby. Now, my husband chose the Apollo 400 honey boots, as they'll come in real handy here on our little mini farm, as sometimes our animals venture out a little too far in our woods and my husband has to go and rescue them. Now, Hi-C outdid themselves when they made this boot because my husband really loves these boots. He said they're super comfortable, and I like the fact that they're waterproof and breathable and that they'll keep his feet warm in the coming winter months. Also, they have a lifetime warranty. Now, I'm already a fan of the Hi-C boots as I already own 2 pair of their garden boots that I wear daily in the garden, and my feet are so comfortable. But I wanted to go ahead and give these mud boots a try, and they also sent this cute little phone holder. Now, we've been making our own chicken feed, and our chickens couldn't be more happier. They seem to be healthier and laying on a more regular basis. However, we do keep a little bit of organic feed on hand just in case if we don't get a chance to make the feed. It's always good to have a little bit of grain on hand, but we normally just make our own feed, and it's been working out really well. If you're interested, leave a comment below and I'll perhaps do a video and let you know exactly the ingredients that we put in our chicken feed. He's like, not today. I'm eating. Let me alone.
She don't care.
I want to eat.
Watch her. She lets you hold her while she eats.
She said, just let me eat some food. He's like, don't touch me. Isn't that right, Rooster? Don't touch me. The monkey needs more food.
He's right back.
Dad, will you leave him alone?
Look, he's still eating.
Leave him alone, little man. So let me take a close look at your boots. So how you like the boots? Are they pretty comfortable?
Love them. Absolutely love them. Nice built, waterproof.
Great for when we do hiking in the woods.
Yep, and feed the chickens.
These mud boots are super cute. However, they're not as comfortable as my Hi-C garden boots, but over time that may change. Now, I really do like the fact that these boots are waterproof and it makes for an easy cleanup after a long day of working with the chickens. I couldn't be more happier with the turnout of our onion bed. It's looking so lush and beautiful. And I planted these in the fall. I planted sweet onions and red onions, and we harvest these on a daily basis. It is getting dark, but this was a fun harvest, so I am going to call it a day. And I thank God for this bountiful and beautiful harvest. I was gifted these beautiful beds from Vegiga, and in my next video, I'll be constructing those beds and also getting them fields and all planted out for the summer. In my next video, I'll give you a complete tour of my cottage garden entryway where I planted 10 arborvitae trees, boxwoods, and all the beautiful perennials in my cottage garden. So thanks for watching, guys. Happy gardening and God bless.